To the rebound, Milwaukee and making ends meet. Millions of dollars in aid will soon help struggling Waukesha County renters.
It is getting here in the nick of time. The federal moratorium holding off evictions ends on March 31st. Our Julia Fellow spoke to leaders working fast to get the money out to families who need it most.
Before the pandemic, a Federal Reserve survey found 40% of people said they could not pay cash for an emergency expense of $400 or more. The pandemic has magnified these disparities. A December Census Bureau survey found nearly 2 in 10 renters were already behind on their rent, and 3 in 10 renters had little to no confidence in paying the following month on time.
What are these families going through right now with this in particular, this pandemic?
There's so much stress. So many households are facing so much stress right now.
Deb Hefner with Community Advocates focused much of her attention on helping Milwaukee renters get back on their feet. Now she's working with families in Waukesha.
We have seen households that this could possibly be the first time they've ever needed assistance.
If a family can show that they have been negatively impacted by COVID-19, they could get their back pay and rent covered through this program.
One thing that makes COVID so unique is that it's not just the amount of people that need help, but it's also the length and duration.
100 people have applied so far. The hope is to lift that burden off of families as we all strive to get back to normal.
Sometimes you're able to give help and sometimes you need the help, and so these resources are here for a reason.
Here is your rebound rundown. The latest stimulus package is affording Waukesha County alone $12 million for their rental assistance program. It'll cover back rental pay that's due since the start of this pandemic, all the way up to 3 months beyond this point. So a total of 15 months in rental assistance. That is huge for a lot of families. It'll also cover your utilities. To find out if you qualify and live in Waukesha County, head to tmj4.com/rebound, where we have information for you, including the link of where to apply and a phone number of where to call if you have any questions. Julia Fellow, TMJ4 News.
President Joe Biden could extend the federal eviction moratorium. If he were not to do that, Governor Tony Evers could extend the moratorium for the state of Wisconsin, halting any landlord from filing anything in court.
And if the governor does not, city mayors can enact a moratorium on evictions. Still, as of right now, the moratorium will be lifted March 31st. A landlord is required to give the tenant 5 days to pay the rent before they can file an eviction lawsuit.